Hello, my name is Brandon Wilson. I'm from Allergy Emergency Kit Inc. And today I just want to talk to you about some of the finer points of the Allergy Emergency Kit concept. When we originally conceived the product, we came out with a locking version that had a hammer where you break the glass or break the window on the front to access the EpiPens, or auvi-q auto-injectors. After the laws changed in my own state, and as I recognized that the laws were different in other states, I came out with the non-locking version with the alarm, and that is what we're looking at right here. I want to make a couple points that are relevant to school administrators and school board members and faculty of schools regarding the nature of our cabinet and why I believe it is so useful to be installed in a school setting. Of course, it's very obvious that the Allergy Emergency Kit presents the EpiPens for immediate use in an emergency. We make a very strong analogy with this product to the AED defibrillators and to fire extinguishers or any other emergency supplies that you want to keep close at hand. But I think that the way we put this together, it has a couple other roles. There are still a lot of people in society that do not understand the nature of peanut allergies, tree nut allergies, food allergies, anaphylaxis, EpiPens, bee sting allergies. It's all still kind of a foreign concept to someone who hasn't been touched by it in their own family. So in addition to having conspicuous availability of the pens, there's an educational role played by the cabinet. When you have it installed in a school setting, obviously on open house nights and events where parents visit the school and people in the community are in the building, when you walk past the cabinet, you immediately have an educational experience. You see what an auto-injector looks like, and probably take note of the fact that there's two different sizes for the two different weights. The green EpiPen, of course, being for children 33 to 66 pounds, and the yellow is an adult version for anyone over 66 pounds. We've got the instructions right here. When you walk past this cabinet, I really believe that you're getting kind of a little mini education lesson in, oh, well, that's an EpiPen. That's what an EpiPen is. And boy, these allergies must be getting pretty serious if they're putting these things on the wall now. And, well, God knows they are. And it is a very serious issue, and it's one that we really need to be educating and training every single person in our society on how to deal with it, so that in that, event of running across your first case of anaphylaxis, you know what to do, or you at least have a general concept of how it's dealt with. The cabinets are probably the finest single expenditure that you can make to let your allergy parents know that you take the anaphylactic allergies seriously. We have a couple documented cases, one in New York and one in Texas, where I've specifically been told by school boards and school nurses that they changed or updated every single policy, every single procedure regarding food allergies and anaphylaxis risk management. But the only thing that really stood out in the mind of the parents was the presence of these cabinets on the wall. There's nothing more reassuring for a petrified food allergy parent like myself than to see, oh my gosh, this school finally gets me. This school finally understands how worried that I am and how big of an issue it is to think that my child could have an allergic reaction and there would be no one knowing where the EpiPens are, no one knowing where to find an epinephrine auto-injector, or knowing what to do. We tell them what to do. Turn the knob, open the cabinet, an alarm's going to sound, always call 911. And then once you're in there, you got your instructions taken right from the manufacturer, step 1, step 2, step 3. This is about as good as you can get in terms of breaking it down and putting everything right where you need it. If a school follows my recommendation, we use what we call the 1-minute rule. When you have children playing outside where they're at risk of bee stings or fire ant stings, insect stings, or whenever children are around food, whether they're eating it or not, if the lunch bags and snacks and kids stashing food in their desk or what have you. You never want to be more than a 1-minute walk away from an epinephrine auto-injector. And I say that because some of these school buildings that I've toured in the process of building up this company, these schools are humongous. If you have an EpiPen in a nurse's office on one end of the school, and you happen to be at an athletic field or in a classroom on the other end of the campus, the amount of time that it would take you to get all the way down there, get the EpiPen, find it, hopefully you know where it is, hopefully that part of it goes well, but then you go all the way back to the other time. Not only is that a concern from a time perspective in terms of elapsed time during a potentially fatal reaction, but also you have to keep in mind your own health. If you're panicking and you're running 3 minutes that way and 3 minutes back, we don't want the teacher to need the AED used on them and the EpiPen used on the kid. And so I always say, keep your auto injectors spaced throughout your building. They're much cheaper than an AED. I know that epinephrine auto injectors are thought to be very expensive, but schools can get them at a deep discount. After you've had your free ones, you could still get them at $110 a pair. And if you put one of these in every major corridor and in every lunchroom area, in the corridor close to the athletic fields, you're going to end up covering your campus. Maybe you need 5 cabinets, maybe you need 7 cabinets, but when the community tours your building, you're educating them, and when you reach that moment of need where somebody needs an epinephrine auto-injector right now, they're going to be where you need them. So thank you very much, and I hope that this was informative for you. And again, you can get more information at www.allergyemergencykit.com. Thank you.